Luna.
My boy Luna. Luna. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Back in here. Oh, I got this dog here. We making this hash brown casserole. But as you can see, man, bro, the NFL 22 free agency. Oh my goodness, man. It really it surprised me. Surprised the heck out of me. And I knew we was okay. I knew a lot of teams was going to make some moves based on the cap space because I know after the Cincinnati Bengals, they had like I think they one of the top teams had the most cap space in the Los Angeles Chargers. But we have a GM like Tom Telesco, so I was a little worried that we was going to make too many what I'm saying picks or anything. But I will say this after the first year of Brandon Staley and analyzing him, and he didn't really have the right guys that he wanted on defense. So we kind of struggled with that rush defense part. So I'm gonna start with the AFC West. When the Los Angeles Chargers acquired Khalil Mack, I love Khalil Mack. When he was with the Chicago Bears, I already knew he was going to be a stud, man. Great, one of the greatest defensive tackles in the league, edge rushers. Really great, man. Generated a lot of pressure. Really helped that Chicago Bears team. I remember back in the day when they used to have Lance Briggs. So the Chicago Bears was like a team that was just very elite, man. So just just hearing that we signed him, I was like, oh my goodness, we got Khalil Mack. Don't get me 31 years old. He's not in his 20s, but he still can produce. And he was along the sideline with Lamel Joseph. He got Joey Bosa, and what I know is that our rush defense was a little. We needed some more not only coverage, but like I can say like rushes to the quarterback. We was allowing like at the time Derek Carr in that last game we could have went to the playoffs, but we lost to the Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Carr had a lot of time in that pocket a little bit. Then also too he lost to because of our rush defense. So I know that Brandon Staley, so be this defensive guru, he's going to find some way to make some adjustments. Now we did acquire Asante Samuel in the draft. I remember last year, and then we end up Dorian James coming back, Nazir Adderley. I mean, so and we got J.C. Jackson now too, a 5-year deal, $82.5 million. So I talked about that before in my video. So I'm like, all right, J.C. Jackson, one of the shutdown corners and the New England Patriots, man. So I was like, oh goodness, man. So we committed to him too. These are some long term contracts. So it's something special with that. So I was just like, yes, yes, let's go, man. So this defense is gonna be pretty scary, man. I still think my little concern is we need a linebacker. We do need another right tackle though. Offensive line has improved. So far, Justin Herbert got sacked a few times though. I mean, he was 6'6". But I think Justin Herbert is very smart and stuff like that. He's gonna find a way. We still keep him the offensive coordinator. We're gonna find a way to master this playbook and everything, man. People be on the same page with him because he's a great quarterback, great accurate quarterback, run the Pro Bowl MVP. So I mean, at the AFC West division, so I'm thinking that we're gonna be smooth sailing, man. I think we're gonna be okay. It reminds me of the Max Crosby, like the that the Raiders have, man. So, but we needed that pressure, man, because these games that we went against the Minnesota Vikings, I mean, we had a hard time, man. Stopping the running backs, things of that nature. I mean, with Nick Chubb, even though we defeated the Cleveland Browns, but I mean, Nick Chubb was running all over us. So, I just feel like if we potentially want to go and have success in the playoffs, yeah, we gotta stop these running backs. We have to, man, and eliminate the play action. We gotta to get these corners in, and I think we're gonna be okay. So with that addition there, yeah, let's go ahead and draft a linebacker, a middle linebacker. I'll say we can get a. I think we missed the second round because we gave up our second round, and then I think a 6th round pick. I think for the 2022 or 23 draft. So, but this is moving in the right direction for the Los Angeles Chargers. We're moving in the right direction. So let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Keep it going. I like what Brandon Staley is doing, man. And we got Donald Parham. I think we signed him, Mike Williams. Which is really good. We still got Keenan Allen now. Jalen Guyton. I love Jalen Guyton. And the thing is, when Don Parham had a freak accident against the Kansas City Chiefs, man, I was like, dang, I don't know if he's ever going to play, but he's going pretty good. So he has all this time in the off season to go ahead and recover. So which is great. So I had a lot of good memories. Just watching these Chargers play against these teams here in the AFC West, man. But the AFC West is looking really scary. You go into the Kansas City Chiefs now. The Kansas City Chiefs, they just committed to Juju Smith-Schuster. I think they needed some speed. They got rid of Pringle. I think it's one of the backup running backs, but they end up getting rid of him. So I think he's going to Chicago. Patrick Mahomes still gonna be Patrick Mahomes. I know that the Kansas City Chiefs, they've been dominating the AFC West since Mahomes, really. So I mean, before that, it was back and forth. It was between like the Raiders with the Broncos, and then the Chargers. But I just hope like one time, we'd be able to have the ability to go ahead and just be great, man. Just be in that first place in the AFC West division. So if we could be that, I mean, I think we're gonna be good. So then we go on to the Broncos. The Broncos, this just was a very surprising trade when they end up acquiring Russell Wilson from the Seattle Seahawks. So Seattle Seahawks is obviously rebuilding. Um, man, so freaking crazy, man. So Russell Wilson, ooh, I mean, they did everything all for him. I mean, Russell Wilson's still a good quarterback. I mean, the Broncos got a complete team. They just needed somebody to fill in that QB position. So I know Russell Wilson. This reason why we got our edge rusher too is Camille Mack. So we can dominate that, man. So we can have an answer to that. So I mean, these people we're making moves. So right now, currently, we have a $22 million in our cap space. Still a little bit of ability to go ahead and sign some players. Then we move on to the freaking Las Vegas Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders end up acquiring Devontae Adams, man. Oh my goodness. I think they got Chandler Jones too. So that's gonna be interesting, man. I would love to have the Devontae Adams, but we had enough money for him to commit to him. And you gotta think about his contract just ran out too with the Green Bay Packers. So I mean, Aaron Rodgers, I mean, he got like a whole bunch of money anyway, so they couldn't even commit to Devontae Adams as far as the amount of money that he wanted. So I mean, they in the rebuilding stage. I think at like 2 or 3 years, he had all this money. So they looking like, hey, we're just gonna get new receivers. We're gonna commit to you, Aaron Rodgers. We don't want you to go. Hey, just stay in Green Bay. So Devontae was like, man, forget this. So he went, to his quarterback his that he used to play in college with. So with Derek Carr, so they got like a mutual relationship with each other. So it's gonna be interesting, man. This whole thing is gonna be really really crazy, man. And then I can't miss this. Deshaun Watson, my boy Deshaun Watson is going to the Cleveland Browns. I'm glad that Deshaun Watson wasn't really he wasn't guilty or anything. Now he can move on and play football. Okay, after missing a whole year, just not playing, and I knew that with the Houston Texans, he didn't really have a backup, and the GM and the managers wasn't really on the side like that. Fans was turning against him. I know people in Houston kind of hurt, but I mean, Deshaun Watson, it's when he was under 25, one of the best quarterbacks out there in the AFC. I mean, hands down. I mean, one of the best quarterbacks for the Houston Texans too. I remember one time they was like, well, the Chiefs came back, but they was like maybe a game away to the Super Bowl or two. And I'm looking like, dang, man. So I mean, Deshaun Watson is a really great quarterback. 5-year deal with the Cleveland Browns. Cleveland Browns already got a complete team. I mean, yeah, they got rid of I think Jarvis Landry, but we still got a good receivers there, man. And well, Baker Mayfield in this situation, Baker may just go. I don't know. He can. People say he can go to the Colts or he can go to the Seahawks. I can see him going to the Colts. They had a good offensive line, and he can play with T.Y. Hilton. You got Mac, Mackie. So I mean, he's really good. So I mean, we have to see. The future of Baker Mayfield. I guess it's not looking too bright. I mean, he was kind of trolling the Cleveland Browns fans. He was like, "Hey, it is what it is." Maybe he was a little bit bitter. Like, hey, I was just tweeting saying, "Thank you, Cleveland fans. Thank you, for allowing this." They for a private jet. The organization to go ahead and give Deshaun Watson all this money. So, oh my goodness, help with Kareem Hunt. But with the Cleveland Browns, man, I know some Cleveland Browns fans out here. But when I was, I talked to this one guy, but he's really cool. Ex Merger, man, he's really good. And we was just talking. I was looking like, hey, in the beginning of the season, I picked the Cleveland Browns. Said, he's going to the playoffs, man, do really well. I like Baker Mayfield, like what he's doing. I mean, but the thing is, though, they just he had a shoulder injury, things of that nature. He couldn't really stay healthy. Then you want to play, and then now, Case Keenum was coming in. It was just, there's a lot going on there. It was like chemistry was pretty off. I mean, they could have beat the Raiders, but they lost to the Raiders, so therefore, the Ravens was going down. So they had opportunities, and this is what Joe Burrow and the Bengals was going on a winning streak. But they had opportunities to take over the AFC North, at least have a shot in the playoffs. I'm still live. What's up?
Never mind.
Okay, just text me. But yeah, so that's pretty much what was going on though with Baker, man. So Baker is just I don't know, man, but I'm pretty sure he working with his agent to go to a different team. So I wonder what team he's going to go to. I don't know. We'll find out what team he will be going to. But it's I guess it's not looking too good right now. But yeah, just moving forward, man. The free agency, it's new. It's something new, man, that I'm starting to really enjoy. I'm like, wow, man, these teams are really making moves. I think the Jacksonville Jaguars, who they end up getting, I'm gonna look that up. Did they get Kirsten? Let me see. Jaguars. Yeah. No, they still got Trevor Lawrence. They released leading tackle Miles Jack. Wow. DJ Chark signed to 1 year. Okay. Dang. So Jacksonville Jaguars free agency. They got Christian Kirk. Okay, yeah, Christian Kirk from the Arizona Cardinals. And I hope Trevor Lawrence, he has a good season. I know his rookie season was a little rocky, but because this dude was so good in Clemson. But we'll have to see, how well he does. Christian Kirk is decent. He was decent with Kyler Murray in the Arizona Cardinals. Carson Wentz going to the Washington Commanders. It's just going to be a lot of changes. But the thing is, though, man, the AFC, they should win the Super Bowl. An AFC team should win the Super Bowl this year. I mean, yeah, you got Tom Brady back in NFC. You got Kyler Murray, Matthew Stafford. It's pretty much it, man. It's really not too many studs out there because Russell Wilson leaving. I mean, it's not like in the NFC, Aaron Rodgers, but it's a lot of rebuilding going on. I mean, AFC, you got Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert. You got Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, man, Derek Carr. I'm looking like, goodness gracious, man. I mean, these are some, and Joe Burrow too. I mean, these are some. Deshaun Watson now, some studs out here. So it's gonna be really interesting, man. I gotta look at it in this. I don't know who the closest one to get, but I gotta look in the schedule too. But that's pretty much my thoughts. I was just very surprised. I really hope that the Chargers can use this as momentum to continuously to move forward, so we can have a successful season. That's all we need. That's all we need. To get to the playoffs, we need to sick of being mediocre. We got to take over this division. We got time. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's have a good NFL draft that's going to commence next month. And let's just be dominant, man. But that's all we have to say. You guys between like, comment, subscribe, share this video. This is your boy Elaine Jr. And I'm out. Deuces.